Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to another beautiful day. I hope you guys having a good day. Everything is going good so far. Uh, yeah, so welcome. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'm a little bit late, but I am here. Apologies. Please let's do share this. Let's please do share this video. Let's share this video. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 and please. Yeah, so I'm going to start while I'm waiting for people to come in. Yep, so today people is like, how can the poor waste what they don't have? How can it? So come and be with me, and you will learn how do poor people waste, how they remain to be poor, and what did they do? Okay, so what do you what do you do with your money that making you become poor or you live in or in poverty? So this is what I'm going to talk about. So you think they are poor because a lot of people think that people are poor because they don't have money. That's not the reality, because there are a lot of people that do have money but they're still poor. They don't have any money. They work, they have a good job, but they're living paycheck to paycheck. They don't have nothing, right? Because they have a good job. There are how many people that have an even degree? They have masters, they have PhD, but they're still poor. They don't have money to show for it. They don't have money in their bank account to show for it, except for liability. Probably they might show you, but they don't have any investment. They don't have anything. So how can the poor waste what they don't have? So bear with me, stay with me, and you'll find out how you are wasting your money and how you can learn from this that you can even grow your money. You can grow your income to become a millionaire, because it is, we all can become a millionaire. It's possible that we can become a millionaire, okay? That is not like you can't be. Yes, you can. So the poor waste money. And if you stay with me, I will show you how your uh, um how um if you stay with me, I will show you how your money habit, how your money habit can make you rich, or how you can put your bad spending habit into a better habit. Yeah, sorry, I kind of mistaken it to put it there. It's not, I didn't want to put it there. So I know it was an error that I made. So please, sorry about that. I made an error and I post this link into, and somebody is commenting and being mean right now. So anyway, I didn't mean to put it there. I will take it off after I finish my broadcast. So you can just hold it for half an hour. Let me finish and I will remove it from that link. It's not meant to be there and I mistakenly posted there by error. Okay? So your money habit can make you rich, or you can put um how you can put it into a better use. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So if you, for example, a lot of people grow up with a parent that has a bad money habit, right? So because our parents never taught us how to spend money, or so it's kind of rubbing off on us, because we live by example. So whatever we see, we copy it and we do it. Like our subconsciously we copy it, even though we don't want to, but subconsciously it's some kind of habit that we have. Okay, so if your parents have bad habits, for example, it will rub off on you. But if they have a good money habits, it will also rub off on you into a better way. Okay, so I will share with you five habits that will put you into the poorhouse. If you have these habits, it will always put you into poorhouse unless you eliminate them. If you eliminate these habits, guess what? You will be on your way. You will become financial free. Okay, so one of the things that a lot of people do, one of the major things that a lot of people do is gamble. They gamble habits. A lot of people gamble. A lot of people play lottery. Okay, they gamble. Gambling is not a sound plan to lift you out of poverty, because a lot of people say, hey, I might be lucky one day, maybe this time, oh, they raise the lottery to $1 million, $10 million, $50 million. I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna play, I'm gonna win. If you're hoping to win, gambling rely on a random luck. Random luck. You can play. How many people have been playing for 40 years, 50 years, and yet they have not win $1 million or even 100,000 or nothing like that. So the odds for you winning a lottery, or a Powerball, for example, is like one in every 1,175,000,000. So one chance into 175 million chances that you have to have the Powerball to win a lottery. Okay, a lot of things too, like people have this gambling habit. 75% of people admit of playing lottery. A lot of people admit they play lottery. Like for me, I had that mindset before. I won't cross myself out. It's like, wow, that would be nice if I can win this $50 million or $10 million or whatever $1 million. But then I stopped. It's like, yeah, that's waste of, there is no chance. So I stopped doing that gambling kind of thing. So there are a lot of people that will admit they have done that. So compared to the rich people, there are only 6% of rich people. The rich people don't involve in gambling. Instead, they invest their time wisely. Okay, they don't involve in gambling at all. 72 52% of people admit that they gamble their money on sports, like they bet in sport. Oh, who's gonna win, who's gonna lose, or kind of thing. Some kind of gambling you have kind of involved in some time in your life. Okay. uh, Also, the number two habit that you need to pay attention to is time wasting habit. A lot of poor people waste time. Rich people, they invest their time. They every minute counts, every second counts, every hour counts. They make it work for themselves. People with abundant mindsets know that time is money. The rich people know that time is money. But 65% of rich people create the three streams of money, of income during their life. Rich people, three streams, while the poor mindset people only call one. I have to work at this job. This job is going to pay my bills. But why the rich people? They probably have their job. They have their business. They have their investment. They have some three ways how they can have income. But poor people, it's only one. Poor people only rely on one stream of income. Poor people don't invest their time wisely in building like businesses. They don't. They say, I don't have time for that. But the rich people, they do have time for that. A lot of people will complain, I don't have time to do business. I don't have time for this, but the people do. And the other thing too that a lot of people do, like poor people do, they spend a lot of time watching TV. They watch TV, soap opera, you watch all kind. Right now, if you go in anybody's home, the TV will be on. They will be watching TV. And the TV that they're watching is not actually adding any value to their life at all. It's just for fun, just to enjoy their eyes. Don't involve in that kind. Involve in a TV watching something that is going to add value into your life, something that is going to build you, something that is going to benefit you, not to just watch it and it's like, okay, I just spent 2 hours watching TV, and what did I gain from it? Nothing. Okay. The other the other habits that people do too that they waste time in is internet. A lot of people use Facebook for for just enjoying or passing time, Twitter or Instagram, you name it, Snapchat, video. But these internet or social medias are there. You can use it for your own benefit. YouTube, there are a lot of educational videos in YouTube. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel, by the way, and it's Matilda Susan Buckner. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. So like there are a lot of educational video for YouTube, in YouTube. Facebook too. There are a lot of educational things on Facebook that you can invest your time on instead of just scrolling through pictures, liking pictures, doing unnecessary things, just finding ways how to make the time go by. But use it for your own benefits by adding value to yourself or adding value into somebody else's life. Okay, so the rich people use internet to feed up more of their self-education. They use it to self-educate themselves. That is why they use internet. But for people, they just use it for fun. They just use it to pass time. So 11% of rich people read for entertainment. Only 11%. Okay, most of them, they read for self-education, self-empowerment, learn something that is going to benefit themselves. They focus on, they read for self-education. They read, like, for example, biography of successful people, or they, for career wise, they also self-help education or money matters, for example. They spend time in reading stuff like that so that they can benefit themselves, not just reading something for fun and not benefiting anything from it. So when you waste your time watching TV or on social media, or for reading entertainment, don't waste your time just doing that. You make sure when you are investing 2 hours of watching TV, make sure that 2 hours is well invested into something that is actually going to benefit you, that is going to add value into your life. Okay, you need to do that. Time does not, the other thing that God does, time does not discriminate. God does not discriminate with the time. Every day, each and every, the poor or the rich, they have 24 hours. Whether you like it or not, every day. God gave the rich and the poor 24 hours. And the difference between the poor and the rich is how the rich people spend in the invested 24 hours. They invest their 24 hours in building themselves, developing themselves into business and stuff. But guess what? The poor people, they use their 24 hours. Oh, when is the, they just find things to do just to make the time go by fast so that they can go to bed. So the rich people simply spend their time in and doing stuff that is going to be productive. That is what they do. If you go in any rich person's house or office, you know they will going to be reading a book that is going to add value into their life, or they're going to be watching something that's going to add value into their life. They don't just watch fun comedy, because a lot of Africans today, if you go on the internet, if you see the million views on things that are just comedy or just laugh, people will share it, people will tag it, they will share it just laughing. What value is it going to laugh? But if something that's like what I'm doing right now, something educating, nobody will share it, nobody will tag anybody, nobody will do anything about it, because they think that it's not going to benefit them. Oh, what's the fun about it? Oh, she's just sitting there, she's just talking. But not knowing that whatever I'm talking, if you actually apply those things in your life, it's going to benefit you. But people don't care. Anything that's educating, people don't care about it. They don't want to invest time. But if it's comedy right now, I'm doing, guess what? Everybody will be flowing and making fun and sharing it and tagging it. Okay? So please use your time wisely in investing in yourself. Okay? Number 3 thing that I'm going to also talk about, bad spending habits. The rich track their spending. Poor people don't track their spending. They just spend. They receive their paycheck today, by tomorrow, it's gone. They don't track, oh, where did this money go? Where did this go? They just spend and spend before they can check their account. Oh, there is no money there. But the rich people, they track their money. If they receive $1,000, they track it. Where does the money go? How am I going to spend this $1,000? The poor people don't have time for that. They just spend it and it's gone, and they try to get another one. That's it. So you need to track your money. You need to track your money. It is easy to lose sight of where your money goes. So if you don't have a lot of money, you need to get into the habit of tracking every penny how it goes. Believe it or not, 93% admit they don't budget their spending. A lot of people don't budget their spending. Their monthly income, how they are supposed to spend it. Like I said initially, a couple of weeks ago, or last week and this week and the week after, like I've been talking, how you can spend, you can plan how you can spend your money. You know how much money you're receiving every month. Okay, now figure it out. What goes for rent? What goes for this? What goes for that? And you only supposed to only for your rent and bills and stuff. Only 70% supposed to go into that. 30% supposed to be for you. But a lot of people don't know that. That is why they are still in poverty. So another thing, they had also a bad habit of making um, spontaneous purchases. A lot of um, uh, poverty mind people, spontaneous purchases with their money. Oh, I received the money. How am I going to spend it? How am I going to get rid of this money? That's all. Not thinking how am I going to invest this money? How can I make this money work for me? What can I do? They don't think about that at all. It's how can I get rid of this money? And then once the money is gone, they sit down and have nothing, which is very sad. If you believe it or not, over 88% of poor people have over 5,000 of credit card debt. Poor people, over 5,000 credit card debt. Believe it or not. A lot of people use their credit card to buy um, things that they don't really need. They just want it. So that's why their credit bill is so high, because they're using their money for things that they don't actually need. They just want it. The other thing too, I would like to say, a lot of poor people, they don't shop at the Goodwill store. They don't shop at the Goodwill store. A lot of them, they think, oh, that's so low. Like they know they are poor, they don't have money, but instead of economizing, go to the Goodwill. And a lot of those Goodwill places, they have quality stuff because the rich people donate their stuff there, right? They have quality, but some people will say, no, I'm gonna go buy. They know that their monthly income is maybe $2,000 or maybe less or something, and they will go and buy a shoes that cost $200, or buy a jacket that costs $200, or buy a purse that costs, I don't know, 250, $300. So if you're making $2,000 a month, you've already spent $200 on shoes. That left you with 1,800. Like you see where I'm going with this? So you cannot be spending your money on things that you can't really afford. Spend your money on things that you can afford, so you can have leftover of money that you can save, and also you can invest on it in the long run. A lot of poor people too don't use coupon. A lot of people, they are so proud, they're so pompous, they know they're poor, they don't have money, but they don't want coupon. Why? What am I going to do with coupon? I'm just going to spend the money. And don't you know that you should find a way how to save your money, not how to spend it? Because a lot of people find ways how to spend their money. No, it's the other way around. Find ways how you can save money. I always find ways to save money because it's a good thing to do. Like it. Like, but a lot of people don't do that, because every dollar you save is one less dollar you have to earn. You got to remember that. Every dollar you save is one less dollar you have to earn. Also, about 65% of people do not own their house. Poor people don't own a house. They rent. They don't find ways how I can own my own house. They rent all the time. But if you look at the rich people, 100% of them, they own their own house. When you don't own your own house, you are unable to build home equality. It will come in handy when you retired or to help your kids with college cost. You need to get your own house. Find ways, save, go to the bank, go and do research. Find how you can save money, how you can make so you can own your own house because it is good to do that. So, number four, I think is the final one, is poor saving habits. Poor saving habits. So let me just round up quick. The first thing I talk about is the gambling habit. The second thing I talk about is time wasting habit. And the third thing I talk about is bad spending habit. And the final thing that I'm going to talk about is that poor saving habits. You have a lot of people have poor saving habit. They do not save. They don't know about saving. They don't know that they have to save. They don't know. Only 5% of poor people save money. 10% of their income. Only 5% of people. Not everybody save money. Only but guess what? 94% of the rich people they save 20% of their income or more. That is why many millionaires, we have a lot of millionaires today because they have the habit of, okay, uh, this is my income. 20% of my income I'm going to save every month. And not only saving the money and sit there, but they use that money that they're saving every month. They invest it. So many millionaires, they started poor, not that they have no money, but they had a larger income during their life. So they saved their money until they are able to become millionaire. You need to adapt into saving habits while you're still poor. Don't wait. I'm just going to be waiting for that gambling. I'm going to play the lottery today and maybe I'm going to win the lottery. Hey, guess what? A lot of people that win lottery today, if you go and ask, they are bankrupt. They have no money at all. They done. The money comes because they have all of these bad habits. They waste time. They have bad habits of spending and all this thing. So the money was gone just like that. $50 million later, they cannot even account for what, and they end up being bankrupt on top of that. So get into habit of saving, okay, not spending. So you need to save, you need to invest. After many years of saving and investing, guess what? Your compound eventually will turn into your self-made millionaire. That is the secret that a lot of rich people do. So it is not easy, but you can also do it because if people have done it, you can also do it. You need to plan to save at least 10% or more of your income and invest your saving wisely. You need to build wealth taking time. Building wealth takes time. It does not happen overnight because a lot of people today, they will go on the internet, say, hey, share this post or share this money and something is going to come into your account. Nah, it's not like that. Don't fall for it. It's not going to happen by sharing a post or sharing something. All of a sudden, you're going to be rich. Nah, it's not gonna, it's hard work. You have to save 10% or more of your income and invest it. That is how the money is gonna come into your account, not by sharing a post. Okay? So if you're involved in sharing a post that you're gonna be rich or money is gonna appear into your bank account, that's not gonna happen. But when you get paid, you take 20% of it, you save it. And once you save it, put it in a high saving account, and then you took that money and invested. That is how the money comes into your account. Okay? Just letting you know. Just in case if you don't know. And for people that are young watching me, I think this is a good time when you're young. You should be in the habit of saving. Save your money. If you're living with your mom and dad and you're working, save that money and invest it. It's gonna go a long road. Save the money to buy your own house, save the money to buy your own car because you're already living with your parents. You don't pay any rent, you don't buy any food. Take advantage of your parents. So whatever money you make, don't be going buying Gucci and all the designer things with your money. No, save it. You're gonna be upper. You're gonna be better because you're taking advantage. Take advantage of your parents. I wish I had that opportunity, but I didn't. I would have taken advantage of my parents and save my money and make money, and yeah, you can able to get it. Your buy your own house when you move out of your parents if you save your money wisely. I'm just telling you for the young people. Like seriously, if you're living with your parents, save whatever money you're making every month. Save it and put it into a high saving account. Save it and until you have enough money to buy your own house cash. You don't have to do mortgage like your parents are doing. You pay cash. You can even buy your car cash without going for credit or no, nothing like that. Okay? So, just a tip. If you take it, it will be good for you. So it is possible for you to eliminate destructive money spending and adapt to sound money habits. The poor are not necessarily poor because of the lack of money. They are just poor because they lack in uh, financial discipline. That is why they are poor. It's not because they don't have money, because they do have money, but they just lack financial discipline. Poor people are ignorant of the law of money and the principle. That is why they are poor. Because if you ignore or you violate the law and the principle of money, you will never get it. Because a couple of days ago, I talked about how you can, what money, the basic law of money. You have to save it, right? You have to retain it, you have to invest it. Multiply, sorry. The first one was multiply. You have to multiply it 3 times before you even think about using it. And after you've done that, you have to retain the money and you also have to invest your money. If you follow those 3 principles, there is no way that you can become a poor person or you can live in a poor life or you will become among the rich people if you follow those 3 basic steps, basic principle of money. Okay, so you cannot choose to live in a luxury when you cannot afford it and you are not ready to pay the price for it. Living a life of instant gratification, um, sorry guys, okay, living a life of instant gratification, buying and spending on what you don't need is the root and expressway of your life of lack. So whenever you're living a luxurious life, buying things that you don't need, buying things that you don't need it, you just want it, it's gonna lead you into poverty. So um, the other thing too, the poor people, the one thing that poor people have was they have like they like to buy liability, the nicest car, the latest car, the latest clothes, the latest, you know it, latest. Lot of poor people today, you go, they will, if you look at them, they have the latest clothes wearing it, and you know they don't have the money for it. They use credit card and pay for it, and then now the interest rate is going high. They're getting themselves into lots of trouble. Don't believe that. Don't please anybody. Please yourself. Please yourself. Okay? The we need to copy the mindset of the rich people. The rich people, they save their money. They spend their money on assets. Get this, anything that's assets, that is what you're supposed to spend your money on, not liability. They save money for assets. Save money for assets. As long as you continue to consume all you earn, be rest assured that you cannot win the battle over poverty if you are just spending your money. So those with the abundant mindset have learned the skills and adequate knowledge of how to spend their money and time wisely, while the poor people are ignorant in this area. So yeah, so that's all I have for you guys. We made it on time. Um, yeah, so get into habits. So use the basic law of money. You multiply it, retain it, and also invest. Use it daily, and it will help you greatly. Okay, hopefully you guys learned this thing. Please refrain from this 4 habits. I'm going to recap them, and I'm going to stop gambling your money or time wasting habits, and also bad spending habits. And the last one is poor spending habits. Oh, thank you, Sister Mary. Thank you, thank you. It's actually a short. It's not a dress per se, but it's a short. To shorts that I wear. Yeah, thank you so much. So please, 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 I'm begging you. When I'm saying these things, you guys have to take it seriously. The nonsense that I say, take them, throw them out. The sense that I made that apply to your life, and I guarantee you will see the result. Okay? So thank you guys again. Have a wonderful day and God bless. And I will be back tomorrow. By the end of this week, we will finish um, this topic, and I'm thinking about going spiritual now. I'm thinking about, I've given a lot of tips, so I'm thinking, that is what I'm thinking. I don't know, I'm gonna do things about the Bible, something. I think I'm gonna go, I've been doing a lot of things, although I kind of mix it with the Bible, but I think I want to go deeper, spiritual, what God actually wants us to do. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so don't quote me on that. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'm gonna go through with it, but that's where my end. Maybe before the weekend, I may start it. You never know. Okay, so thank you guys. A lot of pastors and gonna hate me, but who cares? I don't care. As long as I'm doing what my father wants me to do. So they might not like me, but I love them, and I want them to. I want the best for them. So anyway, have a good day again. God bless you guys, and I love you. And peace for now.